All right. Big shout out to SF Moto. My bike. Last night I was trying to get myself ready for a nice little ride, and what ended up happening, got on my bike and literally turned it on, kicked over, popped in the first, literally shut itself off completely. So I put on a little charger, tried to do that for about 20-30 minutes, and no power, nothing was happening with it. I was like, okay, maybe I could just do a jump start. So I connected it to my Volt, and I know there's this whole thing about you gotta be careful because there's different voltage, yada yada. So I made sure my car was off, but I still did the charge. And what ended up happening is when it was connected together, when it was on the jumper cable onto the battery, power came back. I was like, sweet, this is a good sign. And I gave it about 5 minutes, and I went over, cranked it over, it all worked. I was like, sweet. Checked my blinkers, checked the horn, checked the lights, and I was like, all right, I can ride. The moment I took the jumper cables off the battery, everything died again. And I'm not talking about like turned off kill switch. I'm talking about everything shut off completely. So sadly, I had to take my bike in today into SF Moto, and what was hilarious is I had the bike under warranty. I told him my situation, like, oh, totally understandable. Here's the company you need to call to send in a tow truck. Sweet. Called the company. They go, I don't understand what a VTX 1300 is. Is that a car? Is it a car? No. I understand some confusion here, but it's a motorcycle. It's a pretty big bike, but nonetheless, it is a motorcycle. So I explained that to him, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll definitely send a flatbed for you. It's like, sweet. So I waited 30-45 minutes, give or take. They come along, and they send me this. Yeah, they sent me that. And we got it on the bike. I mean, we got it on the tow truck. But even the guy that was the tow truck driver, he's like, they told me it was a car. If this was a motorcycle, we would have totally brought the flatbed. I was like, I literally said to them, this is a motorcycle. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, this should be fine. So they didn't listen, didn't follow through, and didn't do it. But thank God, it actually made it through San Francisco just fine. And I was so happy about that because, man, I was skeptical about the whole thing working or not. And the thing was, if I wasn't there to help him put the bike on there, it wouldn't work. He told me, he's like, I couldn't put this on myself because I have to balance it and everything. It's like, well, luckily I'm here to help you. So let's take care of my bike together because I like my bike to stay in one piece. So we did. We got that done, which was awesome. Anywho, enough ranting. Luckily, long story short, I got my bike back up and running again, which is fantastic because I wanted to fly today. So I'm going up to fly. Where we're flying at? For this week, we are going to Twin Peaks. Now, I checked on Hoover and I checked on the AirMap space of areas that you can fly for the day. And yes, you can fly at Twin Peaks. It is not a national park, which is fantastic. It's a wonderful place to go. Beautiful sights of the city, and right now the clouds are fantastic, so we're going to get some awesome cloud shots. That being said, I am going to give you some awesome tips. I'm going to give you some awesome tips on flying around Twin Peaks, because one of the things that they talk about in the FAA is not to fly around people. And the big reason behind that is one, their safety. If the drone loses signal and crashes into people, yeah, it's your fault. It doesn't matter if it's faulty equipment or whatever. If that drone is registered to you, yeah. Bad call, bad things. Second, the other thing about that is, when it comes down to it, you just want to have a good clear zone for when you land and when you take off, just the whole 9 yards. So, I'm going to show you guys a great place around Twin Peaks to take off from and land from. Oh, it's such a gorgeous day to ride, and it's a gorgeous day to fly. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for flying with Alan Paul's airline service, where we give you drone flights all the time, every time. Now see, a lot of people will usually park right up here, because that's where everyone goes. Like right off to the side here is where a lot of people park. No, not us. We are gonna go that way. Look at that. It's so gorgeous right now. Now we're gonna park right over here. Right next to the police officer. Because we can. Gonna wait for this guy to go through first. And then... oh yeah. This is the spot we're going to fly from. Oh yeah, this looks gorgeous today. So, hi guys. Let's go flying. Such a gorgeous view. Oh man, can't beat that. That's just again, it's a wonderful place. If you haven't been there yet, again, I recommend come to Twin Peaks. It's such a wonderful place to fly at. Oh, speaking of which, we got ourselves a nice fly drones. Howdy. Super nice, super cool. See, again, it's a great place to fly your drones at. Just be careful of your surroundings. Don't fly, into people. Don't fly low into cars. Get yourself a good distance, and yeah, it's a great place to fly and get some good photos. So, yeah, come up to Twin Peaks sometime. Alright, that being said, I'm heading out. Until next week, put a comment down below. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button. There's a lot of things you gotta hit. Just don't hit me. You get it. Alright, cool folks. You have yourselves a good day now.